Hello everybody, GL1 here. Welcome to the premier online toy museum, and I'm proving that today because I have the super colossal Mosasaurus, and this thing is huge. I wasn't going to buy it because I thought, well, it's just going to be a rehash of the previous Mosasaurus, but no, it isn't. I would say it's based on an 80-foot Mosasaurus model, whereas the previous one's based on about 60. In the fossil record, we haven't found either of that to be true, more like 42 to 56 feet or something like that. There's some argument about it. However, this new Mosasaurus is gigantic. Now, it doesn't have the real feel capability like this one, which is kind of squishy. You can squeeze it. It feels real hard, actually. And that's probably how a Mosasaurus feels. Just a little stiff. But the new one, the Super Colossal, is a hard plastic, kind of like a Godzilla or something like that, like the big giant Godzilla that came out in 2014. But not disappointing at all. Now you have to snap it all together, and I do have one issue. My tail, this back fin here, does not seem to want to snap in. It goes in and it'll twist and everything, but it doesn't stay. I haven't been able to get it to stay. I'm going to work on that, see what I can come up with. I might have to just put some glue in there. It'll still rotate. You can move the tail around. Oh, there you go. See, it fell off. It has some movement. Actually, they have the kind of the sauropods. It feels kind of like the hardness of the sauropod toys. Where it's really, really great is the mouth. The mouth is fantastic. And why is the extra detail they put into the teeth. Individual teeth, they're flexible plastic. But Mosasaur also had teeth on the inside of the roof of its mouth because it was so huge, so it would really grab prey and it couldn't escape. So it would also, really crush it between its tongue and those teeth, so it really couldn't escape. So you can rotate the front fins and the back fins, and you can even rotate the head. Now, what you can see here is that it's got a big gaping maw for swallowing things. So what can it swallow? Well, Optimus Prime, no problem. Down the hatch. We can push him down in there, and there he goes. And can he swallow Superman? Sure. Right down the hatch. He can swallow Superman. What about She-Hulk? Can he swallow her too? Yes, he can swallow her too. And he can just close his mouth, and there you go. You could hide money, jewels, jewelry, anything you want inside your Mosasaur. Now, can you get these things out here? Well, probably not these things. Maybe I have to pull them out from the top. Let's see. Can I pull Optimus Prime out of the hatch here? And I think I can. So this is a lot like the T-Rex from the 90s, where he would swallow things and you could pull them out. So there he goes, Optimus Prime, passed right through the digestive system of the Mosasaur. And who else can we get? Can we get Superman? Let's see. Yes, we can get Superman. Superman made it through. He's a little gooky, but he made it through. And She-Hulk. Oh my gosh, we can get She-Hulk out of there. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A viable way to store dinosaurs, action figures, and valuables inside your Mosasaur. Well, what else can we get inside the Mosasaur? Can we fit the whale from Avatar? I mean, they were huge, right? All right, well, let's see. Can he swim right down his gullet? And we go in there. And, okay, so the fins are going to get stuck. But he certainly can bite it in half and chomp. And there goes the whale from Avatar. How does he do next to the T-Rex? So we have the T-Rex that with the friction motor pumping roaring action. Can we shove him down the throat here? All right, well, that's what would happen to T-Rex. He couldn't swallow in one bite, but he would die. Okay. Now, if we want to see the size difference, so here we go. You can see how much bigger the Mosasaur is than the T-Rex. The T-Rex, let's say this T-Rex is based on maybe a 42-foot long T-Rex. And again, it's almost twice as long. So it pretty much is. So it's about an 80-foot Mosasaur. All right, well, let's see. How does the Mosasaur look next to the brand new Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaur? And if you didn't see him on the last episode, well, let's see. Spinosaur is about 50 feet long and maybe about 20,000 pounds or more even. And next to this gigantic Mosasaur, he would be eaten, right? He would be crushed in half and eaten. Will he fit down his throat? Let's see. Maybe backwards. Maybe we can get... He's, swimming up on him because he's in the river and the Mosasaur swims up on him. And, all right, we can get that much. So there he goes, the tail and pelvis. That's it for Spinosaur. And if we come from the other angle, how far can we go? All right, so we get the head and shoulders, just like the shampoo, into his mouth. And, as I had said, this thing is big. I want to show you really just how huge it is. I'm going to get up real close to it and check it out. Here I go. All right, let me see. Maybe I can get him to open his mouth, show me those teeth inside. Oh, yeah, look at that. Boy, I can really see down in there. I mean, he's huge. I mean, look, the mouth opens in both directions. Wow. Look, let me look down in there. Oh, no. I slipped. He can even eat GL1. Oh, man. I guess I'm a lot like Jonah now. Now, for scientific purposes, Jonah was eaten by a whale, which is a mammal. This is an aquatic reptile. It is not a dinosaur. It is a reptile that is aquatic. And just like we have turtles and snakes and lizards, which are different type of reptiles, during the time of dinosaurs, there were also turtles, lizards, snakes, aquatic reptiles, and pterosaurs, which were reptiles that could fly. They also were not dinosaurs. So, in short, I'm really not going to be like Jonah because I was eaten by an aquatic reptile. And just so you know, you can store a 12-inch action figure inside here too. So you can hide, somebody's Barbie doll if you want. Hopefully, I'll get out of here. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that. Take care.